Don't just stand there, man. Do something, and fast. It's imperative that Luis and Sheridan not talk. If she tells Luis what she overheard him saying about using her, not caring about her, he'll know something's up.
Yeah. He'll probably figure out he didn't say those things.
Probably. He knows he didn't, you idiot. And he's a cop. So it won't take him long to deduce that someone was impersonating him. Father and I can't afford to have Sheridan find out that we hired you to pose as Luis.
Don't worry. I'm going to take care of that cop. Luis won't be alive long enough to hear anything she has to say.
What happened? What changed between us? Why did you slap me before?
Hey, my dance card's pretty full, but I think I can squeeze you in.
Sorry, Kay. I'm just not in the mood. I mean, I'm really worried about Charity. Thinking I should go over to your house and see how she's doing.
No. She's probably sleeping, and Dr. Russell said that if she's going to get any better, she needs a rest. So I think you should let her sleep.
I know, you're right. I mean, she does need a rest, but I just can't get her off my mind.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep you so busy that you won't even worry about her. Besides, I'm sure that if Charity knew that you were worrying, she'd be really upset.
Thanks, Kay. You're a really good friend.
My sister's really something, isn't she, Simone? She'd stop at nothing to get Miguel. But who would know that better than you, her best friend? Charity has been so nice to you. I mean, you must feel awful knowing that Kay's up to something, some trick that could only hurt Charity.
You don't know that, Jessica.
No, but you do, Simone. I know that Kay has something to do with what's happening to Charity. I just can't figure it out, and you know, don't you, Simone? Just tell me, okay? It's not too late. We can stop Kay and help Charity.
Look, I don't believe it. And if you really thought about it yourself, you wouldn't either. Your old man ain't gonna kill nobody.
But the gypsy did predict it.
Gypsy? You gonna listen to some sideshow carnival hustler? Who knows your old man better, huh? You or some gypsy?
Me. But I'm telling you, Chad, when my father heard you say that my mother might be having an affair with Julian Crane...
You know, I never should have said anything to you at all.
I have never, ever seen him that angry.
Okay, so he got mad, but that doesn't mean he's gonna kill anybody.
I mean, the thought of my mother associating with Julian Crane in any way, it set my dad off. I mean, the look he had in his face, I looked at my father and thought, he's capable of anything, even murder.
Who's Julian with, Charity? Who else are you seeing?
No, you can't. Not with Julian Crane.
This is it, Tim. Once Charity tells TC it's Eve, he'll lose it. And then Julian Crane will lose his life. And TC will commit the murder I predicted.
Who is it? Who do you see?
Dr. Russell! Dr. Russell! Dr. Russell! Dr. Russell!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher, breathe in, breathe out. In the afterlife, you are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I heard Charity crying out. Is everything all right?
No, everything isn't all right. Charity just told me what she's seen in her visions. Julian Crane with another woman.
Julian?
And when I asked her who that woman was, she said your name.
Oh, no. You must have misunderstood.
I know what I heard, Eve.
It's happening, Tim. Eve will never be able to talk her way out of this one. A dirty little secret will come out. Oh, there's going to be all kinds of delicious hell to pay. Poor Eve.
Charity, sweetheart?
Wake up. Wake up.
What?
You're all right.
I was having another vision.
Yes, we know. You were calling out. You were very upset.
And you said Julian's name. And when I asked you who he was with, you said Dr. Russell.
I think that Charity was calling out for help, and since I'm her doctor, she called out my name. It wasn't because I was in her vision. Isn't that right, Charity?
Luis won't be a problem much longer. About 2 seconds. I can pop him right now, and all your troubles will be over.
Are you insane? You can't kill a cop in a public place. Besides, I don't want Luis dead. I want him kept apart from Sheridan, that's all. So you find some other way to separate them and keep them from talking. Do it quickly. Otherwise, this whole thing could blow up in our faces.
I'll take care of it.
If I didn't know better, I think Luis and Sheridan still had something going on.
No way.
But I saw the way they were dancing the tango together.
They were reacting to the dance, not each other. Believe me, Luis made it very clear to me that the last person he's interested in right now is Sheridan Crane.
I just want to know what happened. I mean, things were going pretty well between us. What has changed? Why'd you slap me? Cranes have used and abused my family for years. Now I finally got a chance to use one of them. A spoiled princess. Sheridan.
All right. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why.
The way that you are.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know you're trying to cheer me up, but it's just not working.
Just give it a chance, Miguel.
I can't stop thinking about Charity.
You've got a conscience, Simone. I know you do. Don't let Kay get away with whatever she's doing to Charity. You've got to stop her. Have you seen Charity? She's in bad shape, Simone. Scared she's losing her mind. Too good a person to allow someone to be driven crazy. You wouldn't just be helping Charity. You'd be helping Kay, too. Kay? How? By keeping her from doing something terrible. Something that could hurt our whole family.
Oh, you two certainly are buddy-buddy lately. What's going on?
We were just having a friendly chat.
You're up to something.
No, you're up to something, Kay, with Charity. And whatever it is, you're not going to get away with it.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Come on, Simone.
It's the second time my sister has tried to get you to rat on me.
She wasn't sorry.
We swore that we would be loyal to each other.
I am being loyal to you. But you were going too far trying to drive Charity crazy.
She's just going to end up in an asylum where she can get the help that she needs, and I'll get Miguel. What could possibly be wrong with that?
You know exactly what's wrong with that, and I'm not going to let you do it.
We had a deal, Simone. You would keep your mouth shut so I could get Miguel, and I would help you get Chad. And from the looks of it, you really need me.
What do you mean?
Well, Chad seems a lot more interested in your sister than in you.
Hey, look. It's not going to happen, all right? So just get it out of your mind. Your father is not going to kill anybody.
Yeah, but you said so yourself. If my father ever felt like his family or his marriage were in danger, I mean, he could be driven to kill. I mean, those were your words.
If. Okay, now that's the key word here. That's a very big if. Right now, there's nothing threatening your father's marriage or his family. I mean, your parents are rock solid. And from what you and your pops told me about your mom's, well, she's practically a saint. I mean, raised by a perfect family, led a perfectly virtuous life. I mean, there's no way a person that put together is going to have anything to do with a guy like Julian Crane. So you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I guess maybe you're right.
I know I'm right. 100%. Look, I gotta get back to this music here. Hey, you wanna put on the next song? Maybe it'll put a smile on that Pretty little face of yours. Yeah, there we go, there we go.
Thank you for listening.
Anytime. And I mean it.
I'll tell you why I slapped you. And why I never want to see you again.
I'm listening.
I mean, I might as well tell you. I've got nothing to lose.
Well, I'd like to know. I mean, we seem to be getting along great.
Yeah, it seemed so. And then I...
Miguel.
Kay, don't worry, it's all right. See?
Will the lights go out again?
No, these won't. These are the emergency lights. They run on their own generator. I'm gonna go see if Luis needs any help figuring out what happened. All right?
Really must have blown a fuse. Will you excuse me?
Sure.
You still there?
What's going on?
Relax, Mr. Crane. I just stopped your sister and that cop from talking.
Good work.
But Harmony's not that big a town. They're bound to bump into each other.
Yes. I'll have to figure out a way to handle that.
For a minute there, I thought you were behind the lights going out.
Me?
So you could throw yourself into Miguel's arms.
You really think the worst of me, don't you?
I only know what you're capable of, Kay.
We're best friends, Simone. Friends are supposed to support each other.
I have. I've supported you since we were babies in a sandbox. But what you're doing, charity...
Okay, fine. Don't support me. Just don't rat on me, okay? Remember, I'm going to help you get Chad.
Oh, but you are totally wrong about him and Whitney.
You say so.
I talked to my sister, and she said she didn't want to have anything to do with him. All Whitney's interested in is tennis.
Okay. Okay, say your sister's not interested in Chad, but you have to face the facts, Simone. I mean, a guy as hot as Chad is going to have tons of girls after him. And that's where I come in.
Oh, and you're going to...
Get rid of them.
How?
Don't worry. Just leave it up to me. But remember, you don't stand a chance without me. So next time you think of turning on me...
Hey, Luis didn't need my help, so I think I'm just gonna take off. Go check on Charity.
Miguel...
I won't wake her. I just need to know how she's doing.
Okay, well, I'll come with you. I mean, the party's clearing out anyway.
Good idea. We'll all go.
I'll miss you, Sheridan.
I'm going to miss you guys, too.
You're going to come back to see us, aren't you?
Whenever I have the chance.
We came to say goodbye, Sheridan.
Yeah, we're taking off.
I guess the party's pretty much winding down.
Did you have fun?
I had a great time, thanks. And thanks again for the plaque.
Oh, we really had nothing to do with it.
It was Luis's idea.
So I guess we'll say goodbye.
See you around.
I'm glad you changed your mind and came tonight, Sheridan.
Me too. The kids went to so much trouble. I'm really going to miss them.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna miss you too. You've been pretty popular around here.
Maybe not with everyone. But the kids are what's important. Well, thanks again.
Bye.
I'll call you.
I was right. It was just a blown fuse. What happened to the party?
Even the best of times end, my friend.
But it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Only the dregs left now.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Beth and I were just about to start cleaning up.
Okay.
You just missed Sheridan. She left before you came back.
She's gone?
You can probably still catch her if you want to say goodbye.
I got nothing to say, Sheridan Crane.
I sweep him up.
Sounds like a plan. To Sheridan Crane, who brought so much to the youth center, including a good heart, an open mind, compassion. How can Luis write such thoughtful words when I know he doesn't feel any of them?
I gotta run some CDs over by the book cafe.
Oh, well, good night.
I don't suppose you want to give me a hand?
Oh, no, you don't suppose right.
Oh, come on, Whitney. I thought you were feeling better now.
Well, I thought so too, but I just can't get the gypsy's prediction out of my mind.
Hey, read my lips. Your father is not gonna kill anybody.
But we both saw how angry he got earlier today.
Okay, yes. Your father got mad and he lost for a minute. But that's only because I said something stupid about your mom and Julian Crane. I mean, Coach Russell's a level-headed guy. He's not gonna up and kill somebody for no reason.
Well, what if he had a reason?
Never gonna happen.
You needed help and you called out for me. You weren't naming the woman in your vision. Isn't that right, Charity?
Time to send Charity a psychic message. Oh, if I had my full powers now, it'd be like email. Messages delivered instantaneously. This is going to be a bit of a strain. Charity. Tell the truth, Charity. Tell TC that you saw Eve and Julian together. Tell him what you saw them doing.
Dr. Russell's right. I needed help, and I called out to her. I don't know who the woman was in my
hallucination.
Right.
I'm sorry, honey. What was I thinking? I'm just so sorry.
It's all right, TC. I want you to get some more rest and go back to sleep. Close your eyes.
The brat lied. She lied to save Eve.
Of course she did. Charity's the sweetest person Jimmy knows. And she hates seeing people hurt.
No. Stop before you make me ill. This is only a temporary setback. Eve may have escaped this time, but she can't slither out of it forever. As long as that bird is under Charity's bed, she will continue to have visions and speak the truth uncontrollably. Oh, no, Timmy. Our Dr. Russell is going to get what's coming to her. When TC finds out and sees those photos of his perfect wife, he's going to be so consumed with anger that he's going to seek his revenge in the heat of the moment, and he will commit a murder and set off a chain of events that will leave no one in harmony unscathed.
I know what she said, honey, but I can't get over this, all right? My gut is just all knotted up right now. I mean, the idea of you and Julian Crane?
Come and sit down. Sweetheart, you have to calm yourself down about this. Charity already explained that it wasn't me she saw in her vision.
I mean, but just hearing your name in the same breath as his.
Have some tea.
And especially after Chad suggested that you might be the woman at the book cafe that night and that you and Julian are having an affair.
None of it is true, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, I know it's not true, but why is it hitting me so hard? Why am I feeling this way?
Well, I'd have to say it's because of what Chad said, and compounded by what happened New Year's Eve when you saw...
Yes, when you were in Julian's arms.
And now hearing my name.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, the idea of anything going on between you and Julian Crane? What the hell was I thinking? I mean, the idea of you being with any other man outside of me, for that matter. It's crazy, isn't it? Sweetheart, I know that you would never do anything to hurt or upset me.
Charity's going to have another vision.
Oh, she's full of them.
But even if she does, Dr. Russell will find a way to talk herself out of it.
We'll just see about that.
But when, Tabitha? It could be ages before Dr. Russell runs out of excuses. And Timmy wants to go home.
Yes, you could be right. Still, taking longer than I expected. We might have to just help things along.
Help? How?
That bird. We've got to get that bird out from under Charity's bed.
Jimmy does not like the sound of this.
And then we can take the photos out of the bird and get them into TC's hands. Once he sees the photos, there's no possible way that Eve can talk her way out of it.
And how exactly does Tabby figure on getting the bird statues?
Very carefully. Obviously, we can't risk Charity seeing us. And so, we crawl.
Timmy does not like this.
Does Timmy like having his ears boxed? Now stop talking and start crawling.
Timmy saw this at movie once. Timmy Cagney, Timmy's favorite. Crawling across the battlefield.
What are you doing?
Dodging enemy artillery.
Why don't you come back to the book cafe with me? I'll make you a cup of my special blend.
I think I'll take a writing check, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay. Thanks for always being there for me, huh?
Always.
Okay.
See you, Hank.
Later, Beth. Beth's great, isn't she? She's one good woman.
The best.
So when are you going to do something about it?
What do you mean?
Well, you said that you and Sheridan aren't happening, that there's nothing going on there.
I'm not getting involved with anyone right now, Hank.
So what, are you swearing off women? Is that what you're saying?
Now, how the hell could I have let her get to me like that? I was a damn fool, Hank.
I just think you're being a little hard on yourself.
I thought Sheridan was different. You know, because she'd spent so much time growing up apart from her family. That maybe she wasn't one of them. She was a Crane, all right. Through and through.
You two just weren't a match, that's all. Anyway, it's over now.
Just don't know how I could have been so wrong about her.
There she is. And to what do I owe this honor?
I came to get some brandy. I ran out at my cottage.
Oh, allow me. And where has my lovely sister been this evening? A return trip to the pool room? A bowling alley? Or did you and Luis have milkshakes at the drive-in?
Really not in the mood, Julian.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you. It's a bad habit.
Yeah, one of many.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, no, something. There's definitely something. Tell me, dear.
All right, I hate to admit it, but you were right.
About what?
Luis! You and Father were right all along. He was just out there for the money. He just wanted to use me like all the other guys out there.
How awful for you, Sharon.
Oh, don't mock me, Julian.
Mock me? Oh, no, I must admit, I'm not the least bit fond of Luis, but I'm truly sorry to hear that you've been hurt. Contrary to what you believe, I do care about you very deeply.
Spare me.
I do. We have our differences, but we're a family, and we've tried to warn you, Father and I both.
I know. But Luis just seemed so different. He seemed honorable and genuine.
Phony as a $3 bill.
I thought that he was a man of character. I really believed that, Julian. I thought that his feelings for me were sincere.
Well, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But with you, it's been time after time, Sheridan.
Don't you think I know that, Julian?
All I'm trying to do is to point out that it's been a pattern with you, and it's time to break it.
But this felt so different.
But it wasn't. When will you ever learn?
I don't know. I'm just confused.
All the more reason to listen to Father and me.
But if I hadn't seen Luis, if I hadn't overheard him say that he didn't care about me and that he was just using me, I never would have believed it. Never in my life. I mean, look.
What's this?
The kids at the youth center gave this to me. Luis wrote the inscription, and the words are so sweet. How can the same man who wrote such beautiful words about me also be the same person who laughed about using me? It just doesn't make any sense. There has to be some explanation.
I'll run up and see how she's doing.
You know how she's doing, Miguel. You just called and Simone's dad just said that she's sleeping. But if she is awake, then I'm sure she'll be glad to see you, Miguel. Right, Kay? Right. You know, I know how hard this is for you, Miguel, and how much you care about Charity.
She'll get better. I know she will. She has to.
Anyone who really cares about you hates to see you suffer like this. Right, Kay?
Well, isn't that what I just said? Miguel, you know I'm here for you. I'm not going to let you go through this by yourself.
Thanks, Kay. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without you. I know Charity feels the same way.
What's that?
Sounds like Charity.
No!
Charity?
No!
Oh, we're here, sweetheart. Oh, come on now, try to relax. That's it. Come on, relax. Close your eyes.
Is she having another hallucination?
I don't know.
Why is this happening?
Deep breaths, Charity. Come on. Take deep breaths. Come on.
Make them stop, please. I can't bear it.
Get my bag. I'm going to have to sedate her.
Dr. Russell.
I'm right here, sweetheart.
It's you. You're the one with Julian. You're making love to him. Why? Why am I seeing this?
What is it, a perception adjustment?
No, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a cop, you know? Just trying to tie up the loose ends or get to the bottom of things. I didn't make her change the way she did. And so fast. I'd really like to know what happened. Well, you know, Harmony is a small town, and since Sheridan is living here, I'll probably find out what happened eventually.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you want to get back with Sheridan?
No way. I learned my lesson about getting burned. I just want to tie up the loose ends.
It just makes no sense. I mean, how could the Luis that I knew be so different from who he really is?
I beg to differ with you, sir. It makes perfect sense.
How?
Lopez Fitzgerald was playing you for a fool, and he obviously succeeded. You fell for his act.
Am I really that gullible?
Well, he flashed that smile of his and murmured honeyed words.
No. There's more to it than that. There has to be.
Everything he did was designed to draw you in.
Is he really that calculating? I mean, could he be that cold?
Well, can you deny what you heard or saw with your own eyes?
No.
He was playing you for a fool. He was using you as a stepping stone. And once he'd taken advantage and gained whatever it was he was after, he'd have been gone so fast.
But what did he expect to gain?
Well, let's start with the obvious one, money. A young man from the wrong side of the tracks marries heiress. Now, how many movies have we seen of that one?
It's just so hard to accept.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
I have a suggestion, if you care to hear it.
I don't know.
Now that you've finished this ridiculous community service, why don't you go back to Europe?
Go back?
Leave Harmony. Trade in this New England burg for the dazzle of the continent. Let's face it, you were always happiest there.
You and Father always criticized me for being away so much.
And that was before this Luis incident.
I don't see how that bears on me going to Europe.
Well, then don't. See the rest of the world. Sail the 7 seas from Bali to Bangkok to Buenos Aires.
You want me to go away.
No, not at all. I'm just saying that right now, Harmony is the worst possible place for you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should go away. Only this time never come back.
Well, you're right about there being no caffeine in here.
Okay, so it don't taste good. But it got you feeling better, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so mission accomplished. Another satisfied customer.
Chad? Wait.
What?
Thank you for talking to me and for listening.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, it was. It means a lot to me, you taking your time.
Yeah, well, sometimes us losers, once in a while, do something nice, you know. Sorry I busted up your image of me.
What?
Well, you know, you always count on believing I'm just bad news, you know.
You can't even take a compliment. I don't know why I'm wasting my time.
What's wrong with you, Harris?
Why am I seeing you make love to Julian Crane?
I don't know.
This is too delicious.
Make them stop. You've got to make these visions go away.
How's she doing?
I can't bear it.
It's all right, Cherry. I'm going to give you something
Please.
that's going to make you relax, sleep, and hopefully you won't have any more of those visions.
So what happened while I was gone?
Nothing.
Nothing. She looks more upset.
Well, then the sedative will calm her.
That's definitely Charity's remake.
No one can know that I put that bird under that bed. If you've been thinking about blabbing anything, I won't help you get Chad.
Oh, I just love it when you make threats, Kay. Especially when I don't know how you can help me get Chad. Oh, you'd be surprised. All the stuff you've pulled to get Miguel sure hasn't paid off. Let's just face it, Kay. All your plans fail.
What about right now? Check it out. Isn't Charity going crazy? Isn't she having hallucinations?
Oh, you must be so very proud.
It won't be long before they commit her.
You were so wrong about that. The Bennetts would never put Charity in an asylum. That's something that just won't ever happen.
Dr. Russell, what's going on? What's wrong with Charity?
I don't know. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that this is beyond me.
Honey, what do you mean?
I'm going to have Charity admitted to the hospital for observation.
No.
No, we can't let that happen. We need Charity here.
I'm going to call the hospital now and have Charity admitted tonight.
It's daytime's biggest party. Welcome.